Hello and welcome to Healing from Within. Hope you're having a really good week this week. Thank you for joining me on this journey of healing from deep within. I really am passionate about sharing with you all the ways that I've found to heal from deep within, heal from depression and brokenness and heartache and hurt and anything you're with in life. I feel like the experts are the people that's been through things and they're able to show you the way forward, show you what worked for them, especially when they've tried so many different methods and nothing's worked, and then all of a sudden they figure it out. I feel like it's like if you have a car which is broken down and you take it to a friend who has never been a mechanic in their life, don't know anything about fixing cars, but you take it there anyway, and then they try and then they wreck it. So I feel like um it's worth actually listening to people who have gone through things. I watch a lot of people here on YouTube. I watch Master Shrikash now, and listen to his methods and all the things he teaches and really take it and apply it to my life. I watched Dr. Caroline Leaf with the brain detox. She's a neuroscientist, so I listen to her. She's an expert in that field, and there's so many more as I share with you on all of the videos, all the people that have really inspired my life. I watch Lewis Howes with the School of Greatness, and he interviews lots of different people who have succeeded in different areas of life, experts on trauma, experts on money, experts on different things, people who have conquered different things. So I like to watch all these different people because I feel like as you watch them, you get the answers that you're looking for. Me personally, more than going to a doctor, I get the answers that I'm looking for in all experiences of life, all different ways of life. I get all the answers. And so I feel like I've got a lot to share because, as you know, if you've gone through my videos, you see that I went through a complete mental breakdown several years back, and gone through such depression and heartache and so many traumas in life that I was just so broken. I didn't know the way to heal. I didn't know the way forward. I was very suicidal. I did get help from doctors and different things, but nothing seemed to work, except I do tell you about one doctor that actually changed my life, gave me the best advice ever, to actually reinvent myself and change my life, because he saw that I'd completely just lost the plot because I was so broken and felt like I'd lost everything. Um, and I went through homelessness. I went through such poverty and a terrible divorce and the loss of loved ones and the loss of so many things in my life that I'd lost it. So I did get some great advice from a doctor who actually helped me to reinvent my life instead of just throwing pills at me. So I'm not going to always say it's not through doctors, because there is good doctors out there. I'm actually reading a book by Dr. Living Good, who is brilliant. And I've learned so much. And I've really been trying to put into in my life, his methods. And so, yeah, there's some great doctors to listen to, but I get a lot from listening to these people on YouTube who are sharing their journeys or sharing the expertise to help heal. So I've moved forward doing that. So I just feel like I've got a lot to offer too. So please, if you struggle with depression or brokenness or gone through any traumas in life and you're struggling to move forward, please go back through all my videos and you'll see the different methods and the different steps that I give you to heal from deep within. And right now, I can't tell you that life is always like hunky dory and amazing. Like sometimes there's life circumstances, because we're on this journey in this world. We're living this human game right now. We're playing the game, and we're learning how to navigate this game. And sometimes life still comes at you, from left field, and you things with unexpected things. And sometimes things are just designed to see if you can move forward in them in that area, to give you a challenge. I have started to really believe that I can get through anything that comes my way, and that I am amazing and I'm abundant, And it took a lot for me to actually get to this place, because if you've gone through my videos, if you're on this channel with me, you see that self-hatred was very, very bad for a long time. And I guess that's why I just attracted bad things, bad people, users, abusers, people who would take advantage. I gone through a terrible divorce and left homeless with children, everything stolen and taken from me, and poverty stricken. And so I've learned a lot. And this morning I watched Master Sri Kashnura, and it was just for me. Every day my videos that I watch are just for me, but I really felt this morning's was specifically for me, because even though it was about finances, um, but it was also for me much bigger than that. I just was hit with something that came left field. I did not expect it at all, um, with my health, and the old me would have just absolutely fell apart. Why me? What's going off? Woe is me. And so I wouldn't have seen the answers, because I would have been so in my head. I wouldn't have seen the answers to actually just heal this and to be free. I would have gone so in my head that I couldn't function. And I did spend the first day like very quiet and very just contemplating what just happened, and not sure what to do and what to think. Um, and, I started to think, okay, what's the answers here? How can I navigate this? How can I get through this? What should I do? Because the old me would just completely fall apart. And I realized that actually, a lot of the time things are tests. This, I like to listen to one guy on YouTube. His channel is Elmer O'Locker, and he talks about law of assumption. And he talks about this just being a stimulation, and it's not really real. It's just like you're in a game, so you're creating this life, but it's not real. And I like to listen to what he has to say. And I was like, okay, so if that's the case, this is not real. This is just a stimulation. This is just my game right now. And I'm faced with this. And I was watching Master True Cashin this morning, and he was talking about if you're going through big challenges, then you must have a high calling. If you've been in poverty and you've had the worst, then you must be highly favored, and you must trust, and you must know. And so the new me now trusts. The new me knows like I know that I'm abundant, and that everything for me is coming into my life. And so, I was just like, okay, what's the answers? So I was very thankful and fortunate. I had this amazing technician who actually went against the grain and against what policy is, and told me what she would do and how to handle this and exactly what to do. Wrote down names, wrote down phone numbers, told me where to go, what to do. I'm like, wow, that was amazing. Like, that was just a miracle in itself, And then I went over to my local heritage store, um, and then this lady came in, who is the owner, but she was not in at that time. But then she came in as I'm looking around and took over from the person who was telling me, and just grabbed everything. Asked me what my needs was, grabbed everything I need, and said, "This will cure. This will cure." 'Cause there was a bit of a language barrier. And she was like, this cure, this cure, this cure, this will cure you. And so she just handed me everything. And then when I got to the checkout, I'm like, I had to check that I had the money. And I'm like, oh, I just got this. This is the last of my paycheck money. And the old me, if you've heard my story, if you've been on my videos, the old me couldn't even take money out to get a haircut. I would cut my own hair. Like, I couldn't spend money on myself, even if I had the money. like I would spend it on my kids, or spend it on um other things, or I wouldn't spend money on me because that self-hatred was in there. So I got to the checkout and I'm like, okay, just over $100. Like, this will take all I have left this week. Should I do it? And I was challenged with that at that second, but then I was like, I'm worth it. I am worth this. This woman who is an expert, I mean, an expert. I even send people there from my job. What I do, I send people there when because I'm a foot reflexologist. So when I feel like toxins in certain areas and I can feel that they're really struggling in certain areas, I'll send them straight there. Say, ask the lady there because she's an expert. What herbs and natural things to take. Well, it was my turn. So I was at the checkout and I'm like, I'm worth this. I'm worth every penny. And what's for me is in my hand right now. I gotta trust God, trust the universe. This is for me. She handed me everything I need to heal. She guaranteed cures. And I've just got all the answers just pouring into me. And so I knew this was for me. I knew, I knew that I just had to invest in myself, and not keep that money to pay for a bill or spend it on my children. It was for me. The answers had come for me. So I knew right there and then that I had um, to do this for myself. So I did, and I trusted. And then I was watching Master Shrek Ashton this morning, and I was like, yeah, and I watched these teachers, and I'm like, yeah, they're confirming this. So, you know, I love this journey and I love how far I've come because I'm thinking, okay, even a year ago, I probably would have been in an absolute mess right now, a state beyond belief. But I'm not. I'm not because the answers just came because I was positive and because I knew. And I think that's a big key is if you fall apart in situations and you're negative in situations, you attract more negativity. If you look at your bills, like my Master Shrikashan was saying this morning, you look at your bills and you're like in panic and worry, you will attract more negativity. And then you'll never be able to pay them bills and you'll never move forward and you won't be free. And so, yeah, for me, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to worry anymore. When I got a bill and it has to be paid, I just put it in front of me and it will be paid. It is paid. And not worry because I didn't worry in this situation. I had to really let my mind just calm down and stay calm and really just be quiet and listen and give it over and say, okay, I'm not worried. I'm not going to worry in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to give this over. The answers will come. The healing will come. And actually, it was a miracle that I was told all the truth and given the answers that I wanted. Well, what I needed. Sorry, I mean, it come from left wing because I didn't expect this at all. But sometimes life happens where we live in this world. We breathe in the air. We we drink and eat the food and so we can't escape what's around us. But if we're positive, the answers will come, the healing will come. That's what I'm learning through this. If I stay positive, all the answers just fell in my lap. If I stay with my mind, on, the answers are here. This is just a game of life that I'm playing and I'm learning to win it. And so, I trust. And every time I trust, new opportunities at the moment, new opportunities are right in front of me that I'm just getting into. Things I wrote down on my vision board for this year just fell into my lap, you know, um, new opportunities. So I'm very, very fortunate and very excited about that. So I know that everything for me is for me. And it's the same for you, you know. If you see things in front of you that you're worried about, if things happen around you that, you know, throw you a loop, like this did me, you know, trust. Don't worry. Don't go into lack and fear. Go into meditation, peace. Listen to some of these amazing teachers, you know, who give the inspiration. So that's my little nugget today, is that trust. Just trust, trust, trust. Don't go into fear and worry, because when you do that, more negative stuff happen. It's like a cycle, like, you know, like law of attraction. You attract what you think, what you say, what you do. So if you go into lack and worry, when you see a bill, when you hear a doctor saying this is what's wrong, when um, you know, when you go through a nasty breakup, when you're struggling with finances and trauma, when you lose loved ones, I've gone through all them things. When you've gone through some terrible, terrible abuse in your life, gone through all that, you know, and I realized that actually you keep attracting more when you're in worry, when you're in fear, when you're in doubt. And so I've learned a big lesson here. Everything in life is a lesson. Everything in life, you can use it as a lesson and conquer, or you can fall apart and go into fear and lack and worry and bring on more. So I had a choice here. I had a choice to go back to the old me and go into fear and worry, and because you know, and it is something that I always speak positive, that this kind of thing would never happen, because I've seen lots of friends and family and different people deal with this. But you know what? I got the answers right away, quick as well. So I'm going to heal. So I am healed. I am healing. And like, I'm just so in awe of the teachers that I listen to, because they give me the answers. So I encourage you to listen to these people. Listen to Master Shuri Cashin and Dr. Caroline Leaf, you know, Elma Olaka's videos. You know, listen to these inspirational teachers. You'll get a lot. Lewis Howes, all of them, Jay Shetty. There's so many of them. Mel Robbins, lots of positive speakers who are just pouring into your life. So listen to them. And then you pay it forward and share your story, you know. And that's what I'm doing, just sharing my story, just so I can help others who are struggling in life. Help others who are struggling with depression or brokenness or anything else in life. So I encourage you today, you can do this. You're amazing. Think positive, be positive, speak positive, go for it. This life can be amazing. I promise you. So until next time, I'll see you soon.